Hello. So my name is Nicole and I am an independent artist with Seint Beauty, and I am going to show you how to do what we call in Seint World Cheetah hack. So Cheetah what? We're going to see what that is all about. So let's see if there's anything. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. So I'm just gonna get started. If you need a color match, they are always complimentary, meaning free. You would just send me a makeup free selfie just like this. Stand in front of a window inside about 3 feet back for that natural indirect lighting. From about like collarbone up, send me that beautiful selfie of yourself and I will match you so you can I take the guesswork out of it. So that, and then second, the artist program, what I do. So if you are wondering, what does she do? What is it all about? You can comment artist program, you can reach out to me, but you can do this too. It's just an amazing product that I love sharing with you. So we're gonna get started. This is my beautiful one compact makeup. This is a big compact. I've got a lot of makeup going on, but the really cool thing is it's all in one place. So I'm going to pull my hair back. I have washed my face and moisturized already. So we'll get that back. And then I'm just gonna use my finger to apply everything. I'm gonna go in first with my contour color. This is Olive. So contour is scary for some. It was for me. But we're just gonna place this and we're gonna add that shadow and dimension back to our face because we are meant to be three-dimensional, not one. And I kind of go from like temple to temple, just like that. And then I'm gonna go right here, right under those cheekbones. You can kind of see like my natural shadow just a little bit. So we're just gonna kind of dot that where we want it. A little goes a long, long way. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna kind of come in and I'm gonna contour that nose just a tiny bit. I don't need a whole bunch. Okay. Whatever's left on my finger, I'm gonna just kind of line and go around my lips. Okay, then I'm gonna kind of go right here under my jaw. Just like that. And I know it looks super crazy, but trust the process. Okay, next I'm gonna go into my lightest shade. This is White Peach. This would replace your traditional concealer. But so I'm gonna place like right here and then right here. So like right here. And bam, bam. Bring that up just a little bit. And then whatever's left on my finger, I'm just gonna kind of clean off onto my eyelid. But I kind of bring it down to like a little bit on the like side of my nose, just like that. I do Cupid's bow, a little bit right there on like my chin, and then I just kind of do like a couple dots right there. Okay, and then you could use this to replace your concealer, but it's just gonna give you that pop right where you need it. Next, I'm gonna go into June. This is going to be the closest to my skin tone and replace my traditional foundation. So if you've noticed, everything is going on in its own specific area. We are not layering makeup. by any means. We're just putting it all on where it should be, right? Bam, bam, bam. Over the lip, that chin. And I'm just kind of slapping this on, like I am being super messy. I'm gonna take a little bit of it and I'm gonna go just right down the middle of the nose, okay? Just like that. Next, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna use Royal for my lip and cheek, this really pretty middle color. It looks really scary, but I promise you it's not. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna place that right here, right above that contour, right? And then this can also go on your lips. I'm just gonna do like a light layer. Crazy looking, right? Trust the process. I'm gonna use the blush and bronzer brush next, and I'm gonna blend this all in to show you the magic happens. So I'll do one side so you guys can see, and then we will do the other side. So I'm gonna use the smaller, more dense end, and I'm just gonna kind of press in, and I stipple my contour. So I love applying the makeup this way because it allows it to warm up, because it is cream, so it's warming up to my skin, and then it makes it so much more easier to blend, right? So now I'm just gonna stipple those colors together, and I would say this is probably like a light to medium coverage, right? We're gonna do that eye, and I'm just gonna kind of gently, just real gentle. So I'm stippling little stipples for myself. The tool pretty much like does everything for you. So we're stipple, 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 stipple. And then I'm just gonna kind of bring that contour down. Okay, next we're going to just kind of blend this out. So we can get that cheek blended out along with that contour. And I kind of like to flick that up. I don't want to drag my face down. And look how gorgeous that blended out. So less is more, and it's buildable. So if you wanted to add more to this, you most definitely could. That is the beauty. But we went from crazy, woo, to blended, natural looking skin. So let's do the other half. Bring it all together. I will do a little bit of bronzer. I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer, illuminator in my brows, and then call it quits. Call it quits. So you could definitely blend all this out and be done. But if you love the extra steps, keep watching. So let me just say, I love how beautifully this blends, and it's not going to settle in my fine lines and wrinkles. We all have them. It's not going to oxidize. It's not gonna look cakey because we didn't layer our makeup, right? I mean, you guys saw me put it in its own specific area, and we're just blending it all together. I love, love, love the lip and cheek oil. It is so beautiful for fall. Just the perfect amount of like that red. Okay, we're gonna bring that contour up a little bit. Just kind of fluffing it up. I might add a little more contour to this side. I over blended, which happens sometimes. Okay, it happens. So I'm just gonna place a little more. And I'm gonna take a little bit of my main highlight and I'm gonna clean it up as well. Sometimes we drag it down a little far, but we can fix it. Okay. So we'll let that just kind of sit for a second. And then I'm gonna go in with our bronzer. I'm gonna show you Heat Waves, this really dark bronzer. I'm going to use the fluffy end of this brush now, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap. We do not need a whole bunch of this. And you're gonna place this kind of like where you would place, like underneath your contour, above your contour. I kind of hit my nose a little on the chin, and then I will take it and clean off the brush onto my neck, just to give my neck a little bit more color. And then I'm just gonna take that same fluffy end and I'm gonna go back in and I'm just gonna lightly blend this in. And this is just gonna add a little bit of warmth and that glow, like I've been out of the sun, just a little warmth. I love that warmth. I'm a bronzer user, always have been. And I think it just looks so beautiful, especially with like the fall colors. This color anyways. So pretty. So I'm gonna switch back over to that more dense end. And I'm just gonna kind of clean up that contour and that highlight. Flick that up a little bit. And look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. And you can just kind of clean up where you want. Like say you want a little bit more of that brightening, we can add more. So I'm just gonna add, I want it to be a little bit more of like a pop. So I'm just gonna add it right there. I'm just gonna lightly tap that in. And it's kind of like an instant like facelift. Like see how like that lifted? And I'm just pressing it in. Ever so lightly. See how it just kind of woke me up just a little bit more. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's do some Illuminator. I'm going to do honey. I have been using honey as a cream. And I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm going to place that right there on top of that cheek bone. I'm going to hit like a little bit right there on that nose. Cupid's bow. I hit like a little on that chin, a little in the forehead. Go back with that more dense end. And we're just gonna press that in. See that really pretty glow? I love honey. I feel like it gives just the perfect amount without being like too glam. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh, girl. Okay, let's do some brows. I'm gonna use our brow wax. I'm just gonna slide it open. I spray a little bit of our Stay Spray in it just to activate it. Line brush. We're gonna grab a little bit of that product. And we're just gonna kind of, I like to fluff. I'm gonna bend my line brush. I like to bend it so it's angled. And we're gonna comb a little bit of brow wax through, and then we're gonna fill in these bad boys with an eyeshadow color. What's wrong, Boo-Boo? Huh? So we got that kind of in there. We'll let that kind of sit for just a second. I'm gonna use my finger. I'm gonna go back into Royal. Make it a little bit more pigmented. Darker. Just to show you. Like, of course, the more you add. Isn't that just such a pretty color? Okay, same brush, but I'm gonna flip over line brush to that really pretty angled end. I'm gonna go to my eyeshadows, and I'm gonna go into this color Coal, and I'm going to just fill these bad boys in. And you could also use like your contour to fill in brows. You don't have to use Seint to fill your brows. You could use like a pencil, whatever you want. I just love showing how versatile, like I'm using an eyeshadow. You good? Okay, are you all done? And we're just gonna fill these in. And I'm just doing like hair-like strokes, and I'm pulling up from that bottom line. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Okay, and then I just kind of go in a little bit like on the top. And I'm just kind of filling in where I want it. Okay, and then I like to flip back over to that spoolie end, and I just kind of comb that wax and that eyeshadow through to get that look that I'm going for. And then I can go back in, and I can fill in where I need. Boom, bam, done. Look at the difference. Okay. So I'm drawing that line right there underneath. Get that tail real good. Grab that angle. Hair-like strokes. I'm just flicking up. Flicking this up. Get through the tail. Okay. And then I come back and I kind of just hit the top end. Okay. So like this makeup is so easy. There is literally like no wrong or right way to do this. Like everything is so versatile. And I love that because I am not a makeup pro by any means. So if I can use this, you can use this. Ooh, that brow kind of turned out better than this one. Which always happens, right? Always get one brow that always looks better than the other. And I love the fluffy looking brows. One, because in the early 2000s, 90s, whatever you want to call it, thin brows were what was in, and I plucked them all away. Bam! Okay. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go in with my setting powder, dry sponge. I'm going to use the setting powder right here. This one is a Maybelline, I believe. And I'm just gonna kind of press that in right here. I'm gonna hit between my brows. I kind of go around my nose. I wear glasses, so I think that is a must, especially on the nose. And then I kind of hit right here underneath that contour. Okay, and I'm gonna let that sit for just a second while I do my eyelashes. So, okay, just a second. So I'm using L'Oreal's Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer. For those lashes. Char. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with Maybelline Sky High mascara. The kids and my dogs are crazy. Hashtag mom life. Okay, look at those lashes. Like, I look like a naked mole rat without mascara. Like, I have lashes. They're just so light. Why don't you get a water, boo?
No water.
No water? Why not? You don't want water?
Nothing.
Hit that lower lash line.
Okay.
Okay, and then I go in with one more coat with the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and I just kind of to my liking. I think I got these all at Target too. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna take that blush bronzer brush and I'm just gonna dust off this translucent powder. So now my makeup is set. We're ready to go. Look how gorgeous this all turned out. Right under that eye. The dogs are crazy. Okay. Just gonna hit those brows one more time since I took that brush right there. And there we go. One compact, beautiful, easy, flawless
Mom, look.
makeup. Like, it doesn't get any better than this. So get your hands on your one compact makeup. Free shipping always in the US. But look how gorgeous that is. Like, it looks like skin and it feels good. It's going to moisturize and it just is so easy. And every woman needs to feel like this. Every woman needs to at least try it. If you try it and you don't love it, you have 30 days to return it for your money back. Like, how amazing is that? So let me know if you need anything. Drop your comment and I will see you lovely people later. Bye, guys.